typing these things up have, you guys are, we'll say for all intents and purposes, you're in the same prison cell, and these group of very strange people with other people that left with a gourd. You're very confused as to why that was.
So we've just been in this cell all day?
For however long, I don't know. Sure.
Okay.
Let's say the kobolds captured you. The swobolds, because they're tough, you know. So they stumble upon you two. So this would be Ash and Drusilla stumble upon you two. The two rangers stumble upon... well, why don't we have... first off, Kit, why don't you tell me a little bit about you and who you are and what you do, so that we can kind of get a background on who you are as a person here. Not your character, just you.
Not my character? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm a huge community supporter for Dungeons & Dragons on Twitter. I just recently started Twitching as well with my friend Daquin, and I just got, I think, 13 followers now, which is pretty exciting. It's a nice start.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'll
so
have
I'm
to
really
send people
excited.
your way as soon as we get a chance.
Oh, thanks.
Mhm. Okay, and Herrick, why don't we talk a little bit about who you are, what you do on Twitch and stuff like that, and then we'll roll into character descriptions for the both of you.
What's up, everybody? I'm Herrick, also known as Devlin. I DM on Powered Entertainment on Twitch. You can catch me there every Saturday, although currently right now we're in the middle of the break of our first season and second season. I will be loading all my videos of our first season to YouTube eventually. That's basically what I do. I also am on Choices as Theron.
Yes.
Nice.
All right, and Kit, why don't we describe Grolesh Balrock, the character that they see in this prison cell?
He's a very short, almost dwarvish stout look to him. He's pretty old, about like 60-ish. He definitely has like this really translucent skin, so you can see his veins underneath it, which is pretty grotesque. And he is a little bit off, a little bit crazy, so you're not going to know really what to expect.
Yeah.
And he has a best friend with him.
Oh, does he?
He does, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. I think I should have... So that's Herrick's entertainment stuff there. I muted you in Roll20 so we didn't have echo because we were talking in Discord. So that's why.
Okay.
No, not you. Herrick. There we go. So, and then Kit... It should work. I'd put a double exclamation, that's why. And that's your Twitter information. If you want to follow either of them, you should. So we've got Grolesh, the strange, translucent, dwarfish type guy, with a best friend. And Herrick, why don't you describe Tordek?
All right, so Tordek is a dwarf cleric. He's bald. He has a beard that's braided throughout the front of it. It's a brown beard. He's like a middle-aged dwarf. Of course, he's not in any of his gear because he's probably in a prison cell.
The kobolds are really stupid, so you have all your gear.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
So I'm in my scale mail.
Yes.
I have a shield and a mace, among with other like backpacks and stuff. But other than that, I look very worn and kind of like ready for war.
Okay. I saw you just send me a message in Discord real quick, and I might have missed something.
It's just last like 5 words.
Page 13 or... Oh, PG-13. No, it's fine. You can go R. We're after dark. It's for the kids, but we're raising money. We've raised so much money past the goal. Just do your thing.
Roger that.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. So we just got another donation.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations to Miss Kit, who now has Timora's Blessing, so you have a +1 on all your rolls for the rest of your time here on the stream. And
Thanks, guys.
five natural 1 rerolls as well.
Aww.
Which, if I'm going to mute you because you're echoey in there, but we're fine now. You're good. So, if you don't use any of the rerolls, the natural 1 rerolls will allow you to pass them off to somebody else come your next time there. So.
Okay.
All right. So,
Thank you.
yeah, that was Aaron Weeks. Again, thank you so much for the donations. Guys, we are at 1116
Thanks.
out of our 1250. You know what? Because we're gamers, and I can, I'm going to set a new goal, even though we didn't surpass the last one. The new goal is $1,337.
Oh, we got this. We got this.
The leadest goal one can have, we are going for it. So, there we go. I don't know if I can change it when I already have a goal, but we'll see. If I can, yeah. There we go. So, alright. So, first of all, I'm going to need Grolesh and Tordek to both roll me a d22. So that's /roll space 1d22. So we can see what deck of many things... Actually, first of all, how many cards would you like to each draw from the deck of many things?
2.
2 for Tordek. Kit, how about you?
I'm going to do the same.
2. Alright, so I need you both... start off, Kit, roll me a d22. Alright, a 3. Okay, what does a 3 get? You know what? It's not necessarily... Remember, Jal rolled a 22, which was the highest, and it trapped his soul in a gourd. So not necessarily rolling high is a good thing with a deck of many things.
And the 5 was the persuasion thing, so low can be good.
That's true.
Okay.
So, you got the Queen of Diamonds, which is the moon card. Holy fucking shit. You're granted, roll me a d3, roll 1d3. You have 2 instances of the ability to cast Wish. Congratulations.
Oh.
Wow.
Gods have smiled upon me this day.
Alright, but you did choose to draw 2 cards. You can draw one now or wait up to an hour.
I can draw it now.
You don't have to, I'm just throwing it out there.
No,
You also
I feel
seem
like I got
echoey
lucky.
to me.
Me?
No,
Or
Kit.
her? Kit, can you mute yourself in Roll20? I muted you, but can you mute yourself?
Oh, that's right. I can mute myself. It might be because I have 2 Roll20s.
That could also be it.
Yeah.
Well, Benzyme, it may have backfired, but who knows? She might get herself trapped in a gourd. One never knows what's going to happen.
See what wishes?
So she can cast Wish twice, total. No consequences, it is a Wish spell, but it's granted from the gods. So, once she pops back into Roll20 here.
Yeah. Ooh, cast Wish.
Yes. So, I'm going to need you to pop back into our actual Roll20 over here on this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Every time I change the video or sound, it moves me to the other Roll21.
Gotcha.
You have 3 hours to use your wishes or give it to someone else, I guess.
No, these wishes are hers and hers alone.
Yeah,
She
you have
needs
3 hours
use
to use
you
your
have
wish.
3 hours to use 2 wishes, so...
Alright, is that better with the echo?
Yes.
On my end, it is yes.
Yay! Okay,
So,
very good.
go ahead and roll another d22. Oh, hey! And a Kit appears. A 2. Or no, wait, that was a d3. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, and roll me another d22, since you decided to draw immediately. 20. Which is... the 2 of Spades, the balance card. What's your alignment right now?
Chaotic neutral.
Congratulations, you are now lawful neutral, as your
Lawful?
alignment has been
What is
shifted.
that? Oh, I shifted.
your alignment switches. Chaotic goes to lawful, lawful goes to chaotic, good goes to evil, evil goes to good. But you're chaotic neutral, so now you are lawful neutral.
Ow.
So
That changes everything.
yes, it does.
Holy crap.
Let's see. Lawful neutral. It means you are reliable and honorable without being a zealot. Can be a dangerous alignment when it seeks to eliminate all freedom, choice, and diversity in society. Let's get some examples of lawful neutral. In a Game of Thrones world, I guess that would be... I'm just looking at pictures on Google to see whether or not I agree with these.
And this is permanently or just for 3
No,
hours? Or...
I mean, your character, unless you change... You could wish it back if you want. You could do that. A couple
That would be
of
wonderful. I feel...
A couple of examples that I'm finding is in a Game of Thrones world, they're saying Stannis Baratheon would be a lawful neutral. By right and birth and blood, I do this day to claim the Iron Throne of Westeros, as a quote there. In this one, it has Jean-Luc Picard from Next Generation. The Prime Directive prohibits me from helping you, that kind of stuff. So you have a code that you live by, basically.
Okay.
You could choose to wish yourself back if you so choose. That's one of your options.
I like my wishes. Yeah.
So you have 2 wishes at your disposal. I'm seeing another one using Boba Fett as an example of lawful neutral. Once I've caught my prey, nothing stops me from bringing it in. Nothing if I take on a job, I complete it, and everyone in the galaxy knows that. Just to give you an idea of some lawful neutral stuff. So that's your second card. So, Herrick, you chose to pick 2 cards as well. Please roll me a d22.
All right.
Good luck.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
12.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I do it in a different order? Was there multiple? I did do it in a different order, so that's my mistake. Okay, so technically Jal didn't lose his soul, but it's too late now. I just messed it up. I was counting down the numbers in the thing before, and then I forgot that the cards are listed in alphabetical order, not the order that they, like they're listed in card order. So I'm gonna give you whatever Jal should have gotten. How about that?
Okay.
My bad, Jal. Too bad it added to the story. We're leaving it.
Oh.
The Jester card, I think. Or is it the Fool? Oh, the Joker with... What the hell is this? With TM. I don't even know what they're talking about. We're gonna go with the Fool, because I don't think the Jester exists. Is that even a card?
I'm reading all this stuff I can do with wishes, and it's wonderful.
Oh, yes. You can basically do anything as long as you word the wish carefully.
I can even bring people back from the dead. That's awesome.
Okay. I'm going to get the book because I can't. I'm going to get the Dungeon Master Guide. But I think you're going to love this. And by love this, I mean you're going to hate this because this is awful.
Oh, great. Already loving it.
Yeah, so that's a thing. Oh, the Jester. Okay, I did find it. Guess what? You gain 10,000 experience points, even though we're not doing experience, but you get them.
Okay.
We'll have to see if you are at your base level of 8. If 10,000 will put you at 9. We'll say that. You also... you gain 10,000 experience, or you can draw 2 additional cards beyond your declared draws.
No, I'll
Don't
get the
do it.
10K.
Okay, so 10k XP, and you can choose to roll again, if you wish. Or wait an hour, and then you have to roll.
Rolling.
Okay. 15.
Please don't be the one that I don't want.
Let's see. Well...
Get your soul taken.
This might not be good. You might not be happy with this one.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
I think you do too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The idiot is the card that you drew. I'm going to need you to roll me a d4.
Oh.
You want to roll low on this one, and you did not.
Yep.
Your
I did not.
intelligence
Oh, no.
permanently drops by 5 points.
It's okay.
Do you need the
That's a big one.
intelligence?
You can
Are you-
draw one additional
no.
card beyond your declared draws if you so choose.
Is your main stat?
No, he's a cleric.
Nah,
Oh, okay, then you're fine.
I'm good. My
Wow.
intelligence is at 6.
Okay.
What is
You're
it now?
stupid now.
6.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are as smart as several animals in several animal companions.
Uh-huh.
I have like a 4 for charisma. It's not.
For those of you that are fans of Critical Role, Grog has an intelligence of 6, to put that in perspective for
Oh,
you.
my favorite character.
So there you go. So you can choose to draw another card if you wish.
No.
No, you good with the 2?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, congratulations.
How do you feel?
Stupid.
Felt good at first.
Also, Ted, we got a $15 donation from Benzine.
Oh, we did. All right, I'm checking.
We did. It's on my donation page.
Oh, okay. So what did you get on your page then?
Yeah, he didn't say what he wanted though, so
Oh, check,
he should tell us that.
On your page, if you have your page
Yeah.
open, go to like the top left. There should be like a little thing that looks like a present box,
Oh wait, I
Ah.
just got donated.
and then
Done.
click donation received. And then when you see his donation down at the bottom, click on it, and it'll show you. It'll like pull up like a private message that he said. Do you see that?
Did you see it?
I didn't.
No,
know.
What she's laughing about?
I have
No,
not.
no, I got donation myself.
Oh, she got a donation herself. So,
Yay! Yeah, everybody look at their donation stuff.
well, you guys are the only two that have them. The other two don't have pages set up. So,
And now I don't think he sent anything. I don't have any messages.
you
Oh.
sure? On the it should be there. If you look at the donations received, do you see a donation down the bottom?
Yeah, I have donations received,
Uh-huh.
and then I click on it, and then it has the 3 people who donated,
Okay,
but
and then
there are
down the
no
bottom,
messages.
do you see the 3 people in a line, right?
Yeah.
Click on the benzyme 1. Click on it.
Okay. I click on him.
And does it open up another window?
Oh, okay. I have new. Oh, so exciting.
Oh, that's
Right.
yours. That's one of your specific ones, right?
That's one of mine. Yes. So I have to roll and drink a random potion. All right, and I have a list here.
Good catch, Eric. Done.
So for that, all right, let's see what happens.
Got it. We took the BRB down. Thank you, everyone. Yep, got it. Thank you, folks.
Oh no!
Well, what do you have to drink?
All right, I have to drink the oil of slipperiness.
No.
It's a sticky black, thick, and heavy in container. The oil can cover a medium or smaller creature along with equipment it's wearing. Applying the oil takes 10 minutes, and the affected creature gains the effect of freedom of movement.
I'm gonna say that you get it, even though you're supposed to apply it to the outside of your body, and you just drank it. Now you're a slippery old man.
That's not something
So-
you often hear.
I gain the effect of freedom of movement for 8 hours.
Okay. So you have the effective freedom of
Drank.
movement for 8 hours.
Oil. Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's gross. It's basically like if you were to take like a baby oil type thing and you just drank a bottle of baby oil.
Oh.
So Amy,
Like,
what
you
did
can
you get?
see this happening in my cell, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oil. Glug, 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 glug. So Amy, what did you get on your donation?
I got a battle cry.
Oh, well, what's your battle cry?
The bull
Ooh.
is red, and therefore I gain wings.
The bull is red, and therefore you gain wings. All right.
Yep.
So that is your
Oh,
battle
nice.
cry to shout as you head into combat.
Yeah?
It feels like Christmas.
So, what else? Again, there are still plenty of donations and things to be added, folks. I am stacked up. I actually forgot to use my natural 20. I did. I just used it on Jal, and no, that was 2 games ago, and he was immune to critical hits. So, there you go. He has adamantine armor. But I missed to use one last session, but don't worry, I haven't forgotten that I have them this session. So, alright. Let's actually play the game an hour after we start here. You guys open up the cell door and see this slippery-looking old man and this just surly-looking dwarf in the cell, as you two see, leaving behind you, a donkey with an unconscious dwarf on its back, and a normal-looking human male carrying a gourd as they walk out.
Can we just close the door again? Like, nope, not this time.
Well, it's a cell, so it's bars, so closing the door doesn't actually do anything. They can still see you.
Oh no.
Let's silently back away. Like, nope, not doing anything. Old guy. Old guy can stay in cell.
Well, you don't know. He's just like an old guy. I mean, just because you happen to rescue one old guy and possibly unleashed an ancient Gordic god on the world, you can't imagine that every old guy you fight is actually a deity in disguise.
You never know.
Light, you've been awful quiet. Light, what do you do?
You know, this trip has been very strange. I still need to find that egg. And you two are more than welcome to join. I don't know how long you've been in that cell.
Oh, well, thank you. It's so nice of you.
Are you okay? You almost looks like you're slipping and sliding. Do you need help?
It helps me move.
Can she like glide? Can she like skate across the
It definitely oils up those old creaky joints. That's for sure. Oh my god, I can't even handle this right now. We're only 10 hours in, and I'm like... I feel like what's the best part is I don't feel like she can handle it either, which is my favorite part. Like, it's taking all of her composure to say a sentence, and then she just loses it immediately after. Oh my god, thank you so much, kid. I don't care, like, if you quit right now, that was worth every second that you were here. And we have 2 more hours of this, folks. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. Alright, professional DM mode. I'm gonna stuff my face with Mike and Ike's. So either I choke to death or I can't laugh. We'll find out what happens.
Throughout this entire encounter, Tordek has a confused look with his mouth just like open, just like what the hell?
My cheeks hurt from laughing.
Yes. Alright, so that happened. What do you say, Ash, to do? Or Drusilia, or Tordek for that matter. You're all just standing there, and you're watching this shriveled up old, almost translucent man speak in his best stereotypical witch voice.
Tordek's stunned.
Tordek's like, whatever, this is stupid, I'm out of here, I can't handle this.
So is the door open?
Oh god.
Yeah, the door to the cell is open.
Move out of the way, I'm coming through. I just start leaving.
Alright.
Bye.
Make me a dexterity check as you almost slip as you touch this slippery old man. You start to tumble, and you try to grab onto the old man for stability.
God, no.
but just like slips around and you boom, goes flying onto the floor.
No.
We're not even gonna get out of the keep this 3 hours. I can tell you that much.
What?
We can do this.
Just sit laying there.
Okay.
All right. So you
The Grolesh follows.
yes,
It's my-
Grolesh follows as Tordek gets up off the ground.
I glide
She glides on the
my
floor.
way out.
It's almost as if she's ice skating, but there is no ice. Her slipperiness knows no bounds.
As we looking through the castle, do we see anything around the castle?
Loot, perhaps?
You see, you find like a barracks where, with just weights. Just like weights of all sizes and all different, weights in different, like, they're different weights, they're different weird sizes and shapes. You imagine this to be the Swollbold barracks, where this is where they just bro out and lift. So, you know, you've got that. There it smells like lizard sweat. Whatever you want to think that smells like, that's what it is. There are, like, towels, and there is just a case of what just has scrawled in Draconic. You two can read protein on the side, and, like, scrawled, like, on the wall in black paint is, like, in Draconic, gotta get those gains, bro, like, on the wall, like... I'm sorry, I need a second. I can't even handle this.
Very loudly, Thorgid goes, "Smells like shite in here."
And it echoes
Yes.
through the castle.
And then I'm gonna sniff my to make sure it's not me.
It's not you. Not you this time, anyway. So you guys continue to search through the castle. You find the shaman's room, which has just, like, tribal symbols and, like, there's, like, a chicken with its head cut off, like, hanging by its feet so the blood drains out into a bowl. There's a cauldron, because why not? You know, all of these different things all around the room. Why don't you all make me perception checks as you look around the shaman's room?
We should explain that I can't
26.
roll over here.
That's fine. A 23, a 25, a 22. Don't forget, Kit, you have a +1 on all rolls.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
And you can re-roll 5 natural ones.
Okay, I have an 18.
Okay. So, you guys actually end up finding as I eat with a mouthful of Mike and Ike's. I should make a voice that sounds like this. This would be nice and easy to do. Until I run out of Mike and Ike's, then that character dies. Well, see, we're going back to Daggerford, and everybody talks like this. There's an area where they live in the 1920s in a transatlantic accent. It's wonderful, yeah. Anyway. I'm sorry. I guess I'm starting to lose it, and I still got 14 hours to go. You guys find a smattering of gold pieces. About 250 gold pieces, just mixed in with all the that kind of junk. You find a topaz worth 150 gold pieces. How you guys want to divvy this up is up to the 4 of you. Light, though. Nope, Herrick. Because why not? Roll me a d30. You find your ring.
Oh.
Okay. You find a ring. It's a red steel ring with an infinity symbol on one side. And the other side, it has what just looks like a little cloud.
This looks cool. I put it on.
Okay. You're putting on this ring. It'll come into play when it comes into play.
All right.
Oh,
You know what, Kit? Because you're... You know what? You find one too. Hell, roll me a d30.
Oh.
That one was already given out, so can I get you to roll that again?
Can't feel it. Oh, I'm not full good now. I can't feel it.
Okay. This one has an exclamation point on it and an infinity symbol on the other side.
Can I look at it to see if it's magical?
Yeah. It's magical. Your crazy old man knowledge. You know that both of these rings are magical.
Alright, I'm gonna put it on.
Okay. Things almost seem brighter as you put the ring on.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This one you kind of know automatically, because of the way it works. This is the Infinity Ring of Awareness. You can no longer be surprised.
Oh.
You're like, oh, I knew that. It's
I'm
fine.
surprised of these things, no.
So if ever you get into a combat round where the enemies have surprise, you act normally.
Greatest day ever.
Does the ring slip off? No, the magic of the Infinity Ring keeps it on her finger.
Just making sure.
Yes, because I don't have a thing set up for it. If you guys like Kit, you should definitely check out her channel. You can also check out 2 episodes of her in our yet-to-be-finished 4 Girls, 1 Dungeon Master series, where Amy, Light, Kit, and my other friend, Kit Kat, all play in a Dungeons & Dragons game. We've done 2 sessions so far. There is one third one that still needs to be done to finish it. But if you like watching her play D&D, you like creepy old men, you like people that inspect grain silos for no reason, this is the chick you want to follow. Alright. So you guys find this. Light, you find with your roll, because it was pretty good. You find a thing. I'll tell you what it does. It's a gemstone. Actually, it's more of a prism. And when the light kind of goes through it, it makes a rainbow on the ground.
Okay.
Just because we're going to get you guys out of here so we can continue on with the story eventually. You guys, you find a gem of brightness. That is one you can search in the compendium, I believe.
Is that the gem that I have?
Yes, that's the gem
Or is
that you
that...
find. Yep.
Okay.
So this is a gem of brightness. Basically, it's a prism that you can shine that can be used to blind people, more or less. But I'll let you read the specifics. But you have that.
Alright, cool.
All right, Homer. Thank you for hanging around. We'll catch you in a couple hours.
Thanks. Bye.
Yes, and Amy, you find something. I'll tell you what you find in just a second. You find a bag. Roll me a d3.
A bag.
Nothing inside.
It's tan colored.
Ooh, I know what this is.
Uh-huh. Yep. What do? Do you reach inside it? Amy?
Yeah, I reach inside. Sorry, I was muted.
It's okay. You feel something fuzzy in your hand.
Ooh.
Like a ball of fuzz.
Ooh.
Do you take the ball of fuzz out, or do you leave it in the bag?
I take it out.
Okay.
Let's see what the fuzz is. Let's see what the
Take the ball
fuzz
out,
is.
and then I need you to roll me a d8.
I'm gonna die on there. Yes, I am. Hey, look!
You take the
Good
ball
freeze.
out, and it jumps out of your hand, hits the ground, and transforms into a baboon.
Hey, look! I got a monkey back.
You have a baboon, and now it will listen to it will follow your commands. It is still an animal that you cannot speak to unless you cast Speak with Animals, but it will listen more or less to your commands, and it is in your control. While While your hand was in the bag, you felt 2 other fuzzies.
Ooh, I got pets. I got more pets. Yes. All the pets.
This is a bag. This is a bag of tricks. Every day, you can pull up to 3 fuzzy balls out of it and roll to see what they do.
Can I pull out the other 2?
Sure. Roll me 2 more d8s. This is getting weirder and weirder. 5 and an 8. You pull out a black bear and a tiger. So you have a baboon, a black bear, and a tiger now.
Will they stay with me the whole day, or
They will
they
stay
only last for a day?
They will stay until they'll stay. We'll say until you take a long rest, and then they disappear, and then the next morning you can take out 3 more.
I'll just be very. This year I will be very, very happy to have so many animals around her.
Well, thank you, Curse Maul, for the follow. And yes, for right now, you have a baboon, a tiger, and a black bear, a baboon, and a tiger.
Yes.
What happens when they die, they disappear. They don't leave physical forms behind. Then you can just pull out 3 more after their next long rest. And you have Butternut Squash, but he is a real hamster that lives in your hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna have all the pets. I'm gonna be a pet ranger.
Well, without actually choosing it, you are a pet ranger right now. So,
Yes.
I'm gonna say you guys make it to the front of the castle. You search around, there's nothing else to find.
Can I ride on my bear?
It's a black bear, so no, but the tiger you can.
I'll ride on my tiger then.
Okay. This is so weird. This game. You make your way to the front of the castle. The large timber having been put on the door is taken off and set to the side. And you work your way outside. And there you see, sitting on top of a T-Rex, is Rugarth, kind of like just tending to some of his wounds. This copper-skinned old man with a shock of whitish blue hair, who at least 2 of you know to actually be an adult copper dragon in disguise.
I'm so sorry. I almost killed a T-Rex.
I know. You almost did, but you didn't.
Because it re-rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
So
magic of extra life.
There's still me.
That T-Rex got an extra life.
Yeah, he did. I'll come over and ask if he requires some help tending to a T-Rex.
Well, it's dead. He killed it.
Yeah.
It only had
Okay.
it had 8. It had 8 HP when you guys ran for the
sad.
castle. So, like 1 shot would have killed it. But
Yep.
Homer decided to stab the kobold instead of the T-Rex. Had he stabbed the T-Rex, it would have died. So he says, "Well, no, I'm quite all right. I just could use a little bit of bandaging. If anyone has any healing, I could use a little bit. But I managed to deal with these strange kobolds with extreme muscles fairly easily. They are strong, but they are no match for acid."
I could do cure wounds, and I have a healer's kit, so if that helps.
Okay, yeah, we'll
So
say
I'm gonna walk over to him
yes.
and pull out, like, from what appears to be like under my cloak, it's like a handful of like nasty moss dripped in oil, and I'm gonna like slap it on like the nearest wound.
Okay.
Oh, I also have the Katie's
With my
ointment.
herbal kit, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So was that just? Were you actually doing anything with that, or was that just a flavor thing?
No, I'm a druid, so I have some like
Oh, okay.
herbal kit to try to heal him and
Okay,
make him better.
that's
You know
fine.
what?
I just thought you were like, you look hurt. Splat, and then you just walk away.
Tordek,
Yeah,
seeing
I'll-
both of them going over to heal him, he's gonna come up also, give him a massage, and cast Cure Wounds.
I like this. Look, 'cause he's like, his back's a little stiff. You don't know this,
How
but
does that
that's
feel?
probably where his wings were. They're a little stiff as you give him a back massage. Little shoulder massage. Go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. Amy, were you going to apply your ointment?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can roll me 2d8 plus 2 for your ointment.
Yeah,
Get to you.
also, well, cast Cure Wounds on him.
Everybody's curing him. It's great.
Yes.
So he heals for
What?
9 from Tordek. 2d8 plus 2.
How do you do it? How do you do it on the higher level on this thing?
It should just ultimately pop
If you
up.
click
right?
it, a box will appear.
Well,
Oh, that's
also,
right.
how can I help with my healer's kit?
I'm gonna let you work in conjunction. So 9 plus 8, right? That's 8. And then another... Yeah, I'm sure. I can't remember how this works. Yeah. Whatever, I'm gonna say that's 17. I can't figure it out, so we're saying it's 17. 17, 26, another 17. I'm gonna let
Oh,
Kit and Amy use your herbalism kits combined with a healer's kit. The two of you working together using natural-based magic to Kit, why don't you roll me 2d8, and Amy, you roll me 2d8.
We're such nice people for them.
So you guys combined heal him for another 21
wow.
HP. So he's back at full, and he seems much better. And his shoulders
Nice.
seem less stiff.
Oh,
Thanks to Tordek's little massage.
As I'm done, I just give him like a slap on the back.
He's like, stretching. He's a very unsettled by Grolesh. Not because of his appearance, but because of his voice. Because he feels like he's being sincere, but he doesn't feel it by the voice. It just, he's met a hag in his time, and it just sounds very haggish, the voice. And he's just like, not sure how I feel about this.
You're being helped. Just
No,
just
he's
take
okay
it.
with it. I mean, he's lived a long time. He's an adult copper dragon. So he says, well, were you able to find your friend? And he looks to Ash and Drusilla.
Yes. Right now he's on his way. Hopefully to get some help to make him whole again. So, but we found these two in the cells.
Well, he says, well met, travelers, to Grolesh and Tordek.
Hi.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to bring the gourd here for you to study.
Thank you, Amy, for remembering, because I was going to say something about that. He goes, well, it is unfortunate. I was curious about this Gordic magic. Perhaps when he is restored, you will be able to return with the vessel so that I might inspect it, even while it does not contain your friend's soul. But I must say it has been nice to get out and adventure. I haven't done this in quite some time, been cooped up in that hut by myself. I also must confess I am slightly worried about your associate who we cured of blindness. It does quite worry me, the abilities that he may possess. So if you do not mind, I would like to continue traveling with you for a time.
I
course.
would appreciate it. Yes.
No, we don't want a dragon to come with us and help us. Get out of here. We don't want you here.
Give me the dragon! We want the dragon. We demand the dragon.
So, he says he'll come with you. Now, you guys, I guess, are going to head off. You have since cleared Alexander's keep of Kobold, so now he has his keep granted to him from a deck of many things. And you're trying to attempt to get Rurik's soul back. So you guys can head back to the town of Phandalin if you want, then head further north to work your way up to the spine of the world.
Yeah, we can.
Is that your plan? I'm asking.
Yeah, we can head back and then go up.
That is our plan. Do we all have mounts? Or are we just walking?
I'm assuming you guys didn't bring... You brought Barry because he was carrying Tordek's unconscious body. Do any of you guys have mounts that were granted by donations, I'm asking?
No.
Okay.
I have my tiger now.
You do have a tiger. I'm not sure. People are crazy. Sometimes they donate mounts for people. You never know.
Just didn't know if everyone had a mount and Grolesh was like running to keep up with people.
Well, he's pretty slick, if you know what I mean. However, no, you guys, wouldn't have brought your mounts here because you were traveling through the woods. They would have been back at the town.
And we were in jail, so.
And you were in jail. That's also true. So you make your way back to the town of Phandalin. Strangely enough, the gourd farm is gone. Just not even there anymore.
What?
The
Not surprised.
farmlands just gone entirely. Like it was never there in the first place.
Like the earth is just gone, or it's just
Like
Like,
it's
never-
just like it's like with the forest and like the grass that was on the other side where there was tilled rotted gourds is just clear. Like it wasn't ever there. Like somebody just took a brush and just like right over top of it and just removed it entirely. There's no decrepit gourd building. There's no gourd. There's no tilled farmlands. It's just like grass with trees around it.
Is there somebody nearby that I could talk to?
You can work your way into the town and see who you can find. Yeah. There's plenty of people milling about the town and you know, in between different buildings at the tavern, things like that.
I just see the nearest person and ask them what happened to the farm that was just over there.
You see, sure, let's say the priestess of Timora who runs the local shrine there, and she says, what farm? What are you talking about?
There was a farm there.
Where?
How long have you been here?
Oh, I've been here for probably about 5 years. Why? What farm? I mean, there's the apple orchard over there and the other apple orchard over there. What farm are you talking about?
it was the old
The
farm.
farm.
Down?
There is a farm.
I mean, there's that
It's a-
apple orchard.
Then
and there's
thank you.
that apple orchard,
That-
but there is no other farm.
All right. Thank you for your time.
There's grass around, right? It's not
Yes.
like just everything's gone. Okay. So is there a way I could use a spell
Okay.
that allows me to communicate with plants?
Absolutely. You can cast Speak with Plants if you have that spell.
Yes,
That is
I would like to speak to the grass.
the grass, that's okay. Hey, grass.
So I'm gonna get down on the ground,
Okay, so let's just paint
talk
the
to my
scene
friend grass.
for the other members in the party. This creepy old man who's slippery as all hell, translucent skin, just like walks. You guys are having a conversation, just like glides over to the grass, just gets down on hands and knees, and just kind of like lays down on his side and just like stroking the grass, and he's just talking. Like,
Well-
hey.
The funny part is I kind of know what he's doing.
Yeah, but it's still weird.
You just
It is very weird.
Yes, the
I
slippery
kinda
old man whispering to grass.
What the hell is he doing?
Grass. Where is the farm? The
Well-
farm, grass.
He's talking to the plants.
Where
Talking
did
to the
it
plants?
go? Speak to the grass.
Well, I'm trying to be professional, but I can't. I can't. And the grass kind of like
What does the grass say?
it's kind of like as the grass kind of like a breeze sweeps the grass, like it kind of starts kind of where the grass like it starts towards your feet and it like and it like it's like an echoing conversation, like a bunch of voices saying the same thing over and over as it like cascades around you. And it's like it just as it goes by and it says there is no farm. There is no farm, there's no farm, there's like just a million little grass blade voices all speaking to you at the same time, saying there is no farm.
But where did it go, grass? Tell me where the farm went.
Make me a persuasion check against the grass. Because at first it's like,
Oh, no.
we're not supposed to say, we're not supposed to say, we're not supposed to say.
Oh.
All these
With a charisma at 4, I don't think it's gonna go well. My result was a 2.
we're not supposed to say, we're not supposed to say, we can't say, can't say.
Oh no!
We were told not to talk. We weren't supposed to say anything.
Who told you not to talk?
And all it's simultaneously as one word. It's just gourd.
Oh, the gourd? It's all...
I perk up on that.
Oh my god. I want to be in a game playing with this character where I don't have to be the one talking to her. Because I can't handle it. But to play alongside and watch somebody else suffer trying to have a conversation as grass with an old man. Yes, the gourd. The gourd, they respond. Because I can't even do voices right now.
I'm going to. Who's next to me? Who's the closest person next to me?
We'll say Ash because she perked up when you said the gourd.
I'm very far away.
Yes, that's
So
right.
I look up at Ash from the ground as I'm petting the grass.
The gourd! It has something to do with the gourd!
Well, there was an old man that we helped, and apparently he's more than what he seems.
Do you think he took the farm?
I would think so.
Oh no.
And maybe put a spell on this place. I'd like to find that little boy, halfling, named Carp, because he's the one that mentioned it too.
You can look around. His mother owns the one apple orchard.
That's right.
There's 2 apple orchards in this town. Hers is the less popular one because Quellen Alderleaf, his mother, is not as good as baking apple pies as Ida Eatermath, who lives on the other side of town. Things that you don't need to know, but I'm telling you anyway.
There's no problem. I'm gonna go ahead towards that apple orchard then.
Okay, so she heads off. Is Grolesh still petting the grass and hanging out, or is he gonna follow?
No, he's gonna follow.
All right, Tordek, what about you? Since you moved away.
I'm going with the group, but just staying as far as I can from the old man.
All right, and
It's like,
Drusilia.
He doesn't want to be slipped again.
It was very confusing, still is.
Yeah. So, all right. So you guys work your way towards the Eatermath farm, or not the Eatermath, the Alderleaf farm rather. And you head over that way, and you find Carp playing in the fields, like dancing around with a stick, pretending it's a sword. I'm gonna be an adventurer. He's just talking to himself, like dancing all around with the stick, super excited. And you see his mother just kind of like sitting on the porch, just like shaking her head, just watching him pretend to be an adventurer fighting mystical dragons or whatever he thinks he's fighting. What do you approach? I assume.
Yes.
Okay. So who do you go to? Do you go to the mother or to the kid?
I'm gonna go to the mother first because I don't want her to be alarmed or anything because I am very different.
The kid first.
Hey, little kid. Little kid.
And I'm gonna go. And what time is it now?
We'll say it's like 2:00 in the afternoon.
All right, I'm gonna say good afternoon. My name is Ash, and I would like to talk to your little boy, if you don't mind.
She says, "No, that's fine. Is he in trouble? Did he do something wrong? I know he likes bug adventures."
No,
She kind of gives like a weird
fine.
eye over at Grolesh as she sees him walk up, gliding along the ground.
Don't mind him. Yeah, don't mind him. But I do have a question for you.
Yes.
There was an orchard, an abandoned orchard farm. Do you remember seeing that?
No, I don't recall any orchard. There's the 2 apple orchards, but that's it here in this town. There was never anything else.
All right, thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and go towards the child.
Okay.
Hello, small child?
The kid like drops the stick, like, huh?
No, are you talking to the stick? What does it say? Where's the farm?
Seriously, you need to like apply and work at like a haunted house, like Eastern State Penitentiary for Halloween. You'd be great. I have a friend there. I can get you in. I'm not kidding. I do have a friend who does the special effects there. We could get you in. Anyway, so he goes, and he like shakily picks up the stick and he's like clutching it, like, no, the stick doesn't talk to me. It's just the stick.
Am I there by that time?
Yeah. As he's like having a conversation with the small child who clearly looks a little bit like, I don't know what's going on. So you make your way up at this time.
Hello. Do you remember me?
Yeah, you're there.
I remember you.
I know you remember me. But Harp, is it?
What?
I'm talking to the little boy.
Oh,
He says, yeah, I remember. We talked when you first came to town. You're an adventurer. I'm gonna be an adventurer, too.
I have a question for you. Do you remember pointing us to the different, like the apple orchards and...
Yeah, the apple orchard over there, and then my mom's. Yeah.
And do you remember the third one?
What third one?
There was a abandoned farm.
No, there's no abandoned farm here. Just that orchard and this orchard.
You don't remember anything about the gourds?
No.
Oh no. There's
Gourds.
some donation.
There is.
Uh-oh.
I will get to that in a second.
Everybody's super excited.
Yes, I will get to that in just a sec. Herrick's in store for a treat.
Yeah.
Well,
oh no.
well, thank you. I do appreciate it. I wish, Where's Rogarth?
He's right there with you.
I want to look at him. Do you remember the farmland that was over there?
And he says, yeah, I remember. There was that strange Gordic farm that seems to have disappeared from... This is magic the likes of which I've never seen.
Do you
This
know
is the
any...
kid talking?
No, this is
No.
Rurik.
Oh.
This is the dragon.
Do you know of a spell where people can remember?
There is such a spell, and I may be able to do that. However, I don't know what could have done this to an entire town and remove something from the landscape in one fell swoop. I feel that thankfully, because we were not here when it occurred, we were spared from this alteration.
Do you think it would be a good idea to remove a memory? Or to restore a memory?
We could attempt. I do not know if it's a good idea or not, given the powerful magics that have done this. It could possibly have potentially harmful side effects. You saw what happened on the mere trying to restore sight, something a druid of my caliber is easily able to do. Almost felled me in that process. Restoring the minds to creatures that have been cleansed of that could be even more difficult.
Sure, I don't want that. I feel like whatever we released, well, actually, probably what I released, and then trying to find this egg, I'm at a toss.
Well, he says, I will come with you as long as is necessary, and I will help you to find this egg, as it is a true, boon to, well, dragonkind of all dragons, but I will not let this be corrupted. That is not something I wish to see in my lifetime. So I will help you in that respect, as it is one of my brethren. However, this gourd also has me quite worried. This magic. Perhaps we can find some information on it at some place that has more resources, perhaps the large library or something to that effect.
Most likely Neverwinter, so I think we should definitely head that way as fast as we can.
Well,
And then Draconic, I want to say to him, Must have been you that I sensed this way.
And he goes, I did not want, in Draconic he responds, I did not want to frighten you, but yes, I knew quite well of the dragon of which you sought, but I did not wish to alarm you. But you seemed, I did not know your intentions initially, but now I find that they seem to be in line with my own.
Alright. So I tell everybody, I think we should move on, and I turned to the little boy and smiled, and
he's like, he waves at you as you turn to him.
pleasure to meet you. And I hope one day meet again.
Me too, when I'm an adventurer.
And then I
Still
start
clutching his stick like close to his chest.
and then I start walking towards where our horses are at.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Why the fuck
Yes?
is everybody talking about gourds? What the fuck is going on here?
Well, there might be some kind of gourd creature that's been unleashed, and
What creature?
for a split second, I look at Drusilla.
Mm.
You have a gourd.
You have a gourd?
You have a gourd?
You have a gourd?
What?
Oh?
Is she there? I don't think she could talk.
Amy!
What's about your
She's
gourd?
Are you there? We don't hear you if you're there.
Rude.
I see it like flipping on like she's
Kit,
trying to say something.
I love you.
I just picture her frolicking around with all of her pet animals. Throwing fuzzy balls around like Pokemon.
Mhm.
Happy. We can't hear you,
We
no.
cannot hear you.
Mm-mm.
No.
No. I mean, Grolesh is used to talking to himself, but usually he gets responses.
No, yes, no, yes.
So as you guys are walking towards the horses, discussing gourds as Drusilla is dancing about, frolicking with
How about now?
like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holding hands with a baboon, like dancing in a circle, as the lion and the tiger and the black bear do like a tango in the
Why?
background. Because why
I have
not?
like my eyebrows kind of arched, kind of like, okay.
So
And yes, I have a gourd.
Do you mind if can I look at it?
Sure, go ahead.
so it's her bow. Don't forget, her
Yeah.
bow shrinks down into a gourd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I thought she bought one.
Oh, she did buy one. Didn't you? You bought a gourd.
Yeah, I bought a gourd.
Oh, she does have a gourd, just a regular gourd.
Yeah, a normal gourd. A tiny gourd. Like, it
Oh.
fits big. It's
You
tiny.
have a tiny gourd?
Oh, hold on.
Tiny.
Hold on. We just got
That's a
another, I
tiny
think, another
gourd.
$100 donation. Hold on.
Oh.
Thank
I
you.
think, or did I miss? There was that earlier and I just missed it. 10:43. No, we did.
Oh,
I just gotta find it.
Yeah, it got a 5.
That's wonderful. Thanks.
Yeah.
I thought
There's
I
a
did
5.
Well, I got one that shows up. Oh, that was just, it's way old. It just didn't, it showed up in my email as a $100 donation. My bad.
It's a 5.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna check that one out. It's like, it's weird because it like pops up as an old donation on my email.
Now
Okay.
somebody has to donate $100 to make us happy again.
No, I'm excited for that. We're getting closer and closer to the elite amount here.
What are we at now?
1146. We're looking for 1337. We'll get there. I have a feeling. Well, hell,
Yeah.
if
Thanks,
Benzyme
everyone.
keeps it up every time new player shows up, they're gonna get another roll on like many things. So you never know. All right, so scratch that. It was not $100. That was an old donation, that was like the way back. So what happens as you guys are walking along, inspecting the gourd, heading back to that
I actually hand that during that to Rogoth to let him look at the gourd and see, because I know something might be there lingering or anything, so...
Okay. Tyr, I'm gonna throw this out there in the chat. Just whisper me, because I can see it, but I can't respond to your whisper right now. Do you have a personality in mind?
Oh, fuck.
Let me know if you have a personality in mind. If not, I have an idea. So you let me know.
I know where this is going.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know if you do. I'm gonna make it up because I want to. And I was given control. So, as you're walking along, heading towards the mounts, trying to get a horse, Tordek, as you normally would expect. We, comes running from behind, like, a stable shed. And, it's basically like, yeah! And it comes running out and it picks you up, and it's this human barbarian. Here, the gourd keeper, and he's like, "You're coming with me!" And he picks you up and puts you, like, on his back, like Krunk from, like, with your Yzma, and he's Krunk from Emperor's New Groove. You're, like, in a backpack on his back, and he's like, "Yeah, you're coming with me.
What the
I'll
hell?
be your mount." And that's, and you have no choice to ride
I'll
him
be your
except
mount.
for in combat. Your new mount is Tyr the Gourd Keeper, the human barbarian, who you ride around in like a reverse Baby Bjorn. You have to ride in him, except when it comes to combat, he's like, "You're on your own." He puts you down and moves away.
All right.
Wow, that happened.
Also, then I also need you to roll a percentile. Herrick, you have gotten a trinket as well.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So just 100, right?
Yeah, 1d100.
97.
I hope that's Exacto Blades, because that was a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun.
Oh,
That's for
Yeah.
rogues only, Exacto Blades.
Mhm.
Sadly.
That was fun. I like that.
Yeah.
Gotta go back to that.
Nice.
We're gonna go back. We got one to finish. I need you
Yeah, we
to
still
roll
have
me a d3 now, Herrick.
A D3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where's that dice?
Yep. 1. You have. He's like, "I also got this for you, buddy," and he pulls out a bottle and hands it to you. And this is a bottle
Thank you.
of fortified wine. For
Why?
your god demands you face adversity in a heightened state of holy euphoria. That's what this wine is for. So, it's extremely powerful wine because, you know, when you face adversity, you need to be in a state of holy euphoria. And so that's what this wine is for.
I drink it.
It's awesome.
The whole thing?
Just sorry, I was like just
I
going.
just started drinking it.
You
It's a
feel great. This wine, it tastes like wine and it goes down like wine, but it is like the best beer drunk you've ever gotten. You're just like, hey man, I love you, man. To Tyr the Gourd Keeper, and like to everybody else who you just met, you're like, hey, I love you guys. You guys are just great. Everybody, I feel great. Like, you're just so happy right now.
You guys are awesome. Tia, I love you, man.
I love you too.
And he opens his arms out to you to hug you.
Oh my god.
I kind of
Can you reach him?
motion to go
As
hug,
soon
but
as
I'm
you're
on
like, I give you a
tears, so
hug.
I can't reach.
It's
Tyr's
like
like,
slow motion, like we're
got you,
coming in,
bro.
right?
And he drops down into like a plank so that you can hug him. And he's just like holding there, and he's like, yeah, don't worry, I could do this forever. And he's just like hanging out in the plank position as you two guys just hug it out, having a great time. And then he's like, yeah, this is great. And then you guys finish your hug, and he like pushes himself back up onto. He's like, yeah, friends hugging, good stuff. Oh, we got our meeping again. Oh, it's a
I don't
good
know if he
time.
has hair, but I start like kind of massaging his head.
Let's say he has enough hair for you to do that.
All right.
You know what? You know what I imagine him looking like, because I didn't get a description. He is like Fabio from the front cover of every romance novel, with like the split open linen shirt and just the rippling abs and the long flowing hair. And then you're just like, and he, as you're massaging it, it just makes his hair just like, it's all beautiful, blowing in the breeze that isn't there.
Damn straight. I don't stop.
I quit. I don't know if I can do this any better. I don't know how I can top this. I have Kit, the best voice actor ever, with the weirdest ass voices, and then this is happening. And guys, I don't know if you know this, but Herrick is here for the next time slot. So we have another 3 hours of Tyr and Tordek to go after this 3 hours ends. So, well, there was a story somewhere in here. Promise. So you guys head back out of the town, I guess. Sure. I'm gonna say Rugarth says, "Well, we're going. We should probably grab some apple pie from the Eatermath farm. It's... Trust me, you're gonna enjoy it."
Did you say apple pie?
Yes.
You definitely go for that.
So, for all... He says, "It's on me. They owe me a lot. I cast plant growth on their farm a year ago, so they've had twice as many crops, so it's fine." So they kind of like... You go there and you see an older gentleman, a scruffier older gentleman. This is Darren Eatermath. He, you can see kind of on the... He's muscled like someone who used to probably adventure, but eventually retired. And his wife, Ida, is just like the biggest sweetheart that you've ever met. She's a lot what I imagine. She's like... He's not, and she's not really Southern, but she's like the personification of Southern hospitality. And for whatever reason, I always imagine that she looks like Reba McEntire. I don't know why, but she does now, because this is my game and I can do whatever I want. So, she goes and she gives Rugarth this apple pie, and, you know, they kind of say their thank yous, and you head back out onto the road, because I'm not going to try to do Reba McEntire. And you guys are partaking of this, this apple pie as you travel. And it is... He was not kidding. This is the best apple pie you've ever had in your life. It's so good that you can choose... The next time you have to make a Constitution saving throw, you have an automatic reroll on that saving throw, if you need it, just because your fortitude is hardened by the delicious warmth of this apple pie. It almost warms you to the soul.
Nice.
Nice.
I get some to Tyr.
And he's like, "Yeah, bro, I love apple pie!" Oh, and he's like, in his face.
He stuffs his face. Like, nom, 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 nom. With two hands.
Tyr might stick around too. I don't know. Like after Herrick leaves, Tyr
I
might be
hope he
like,
does.
"You're my new bro." Yeah. He just like picks up somebody else. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You guys can
Yeah,
donate to make that
please.
happen.
Please, that would be awesome.
So you guys head out. Funny enough, Tyr is as fast as your horses. He's just like, "Yeah, bro, I got this. I can carry you. No big deal." And he's just like running alongside the horses, but he doesn't seem to get tired, like a normal person would. He's just like, "Yeah, whatever, horses. I'm good like that." And he's just running along as you guys head north from Phandalin on the high road heading towards the town of Neverwinter.
I have a mace out just like pointing the direction.
"Yeah, that way." He's like, "Yeah, bro, that way." Yeah.
I can't wait till Lazy Mermaid comes in here, man.
No, that's next. That's at midnight.
Broness.
All right, so because it's been 2 hours of the 3-hour session and we haven't actually done anything. So you guys are heading. It's gonna take you like a day to get to Neverwinter, because I can't handle much more of this.
Fast forward.
Nope. We're gonna put in a random encounter because I love random encounters. Kit, roll me a percentile die, please.
do that on here?
Yeah, just
What do you
roll 1d100. We've already had this one, so I'm gonna ask you to re-roll. That was one they decided to bypass. 58, okay.
Wait, is it at the rogues or the...
You find a tree as you're traveling.
Okay. I don't know again.
Roll me a d6.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Kit, d6?
Yeah.
Is it
I
not
did.
go through?
I rolled.
Did it
Yeah,
not
I
go
rolled
through?
it. It's a 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
it didn't go through on my screen for whatever reason. That's weird. Don't know why. But sure, I'll take your word for it, too. It's a gourd tree. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, you should have done that. That'd been so funny.
No, there was no gourds on this list. It's an orange tree. It's weird. It's an orange tree, randomly. There's no grove. It's just a single solitary orange tree with a bunch of oranges on it.
Nice. Do you see the orange tree? It's weird.
The hell is that?
It's an orange tree.
Can we...
Here, hold up.
Yeah, bro, what do you need?
It's an orange tree. Should we chop it down?
Goes,
No,
yeah,
what?
bro, or we
Why?
could just pick the oranges.
Why not?
Got this,
I got
and he just like
oranges.
runs over, bam, and he headbutts into the tree. I lose my headphones, and just like oranges just fall from the tree as he headbutts into it, and let's say 14 oranges fall from the tree as he headbutts it, and he manages to catch all of them somehow. So, got him, bro. 14 oranges. You guys hungry? I love oranges. Vitamin C is good for muscle growth. And he
Can
starts.
we
Eat the orange.
Aye.
inspect the oranges?
Sure, make me a nature check if you want. And he's like, and he like bites into it like it's an apple. He doesn't. He's like handing him out, and you're like inspecting the orange, and he just like it's an apple, just bites into it through the orange skin. And doesn't care.
Seeing him do that, I fall asleep.
Uh,
I have an 8 for nature.
okay. And anybody else want to roll on the oranges?
Yeah. Oh, mine's 18.
So yeah, they seem just like regular oranges to all of you.
You guys
Sweet.
eat some oranges.
Yeah, they're actually extremely fresh, very juicy.
We should not eat the oranges.
I pick some and throw it at them.
No.
They're- well, Tyr is already like halfway through his orange that he's eating like an apple. But yeah, he seems fine as he eats it. And anybody else that wants to, they seem just like regular oranges. They taste very good if you choose to eat them. Very juicy, very fresh.
I look at Rogar, and have you
He's
ever
like-
seen anything like that?
No.
Not normally, but it seems fine to me. And he's like, he starts like slowly peeling it like a civilized person.
That's random.
And then he's like, he like separates the orange into like little things, and he's eating it. And then he actually like, as he like peels it about halfway and starts eating that side. And then he like uses a fingernail and cuts it and like puts it in his mouth, so he has like an orange sliced mouth, and he like smiles at everybody. Because I forgot he's a copper dragon and they love jokes, so he's just like smiling at everybody.
I see them just start laughing.
Yeah.
And then like through like, bro, it's fun. As he's eating it, as Tyr's eating the orange. Oh no, another donation. More donations.
Yay!
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys so much. Let's see what we've got here.
25.
All right.
No.
That doesn't very good.
Tordek, you're in trouble.
Sounds amazing.
Hang on. I gotta read this because I don't want to mess this up. Okay. Let me find a monster real quick. We got a wandering monster. You guys are just chowing down, hanging out, eating your bro oranges.
I am not eating the orange.
You're not eating an orange. Juicing out, as some people would say.
No.
Hey, old man, eat an orange. I throw another one at him. Just keep throwing them.
We should have a food fight. Throw oranges at each other.
Yeah.
That's what the Shredder will do. She'll throw an orange at someone and watch how they react.
Alright. This is gonna be interesting, folks. I'm just gonna throw it out there. We got a pretty... it's gonna be fun. Let's find out. Let me check my challenge rating tables real quick, and we're gonna find a monster for you guys to fight. I'm super excited for this. You can thank... I'll find the name in just a sec. What do we got here? Anything interesting? No. Let's say, because why not? And I already introduced the concept of this. So you guys are hanging out, eating your oranges, or not eating your oranges, throwing oranges at one another, whatever you feel is right. And then you hear...
Not again!
Coming through the woods, and bursting out of the trees, you see what can only be described as a giant. A giant with shockingly, blue, wispy hair. This guy is about 24 feet tall.
Wait, I can speak giant.
Well, he hasn't said anything yet. If you chose giant as a language, you could. He seems kind of airy. You guys can recognize this as a cloud giant. And he looks down at Tyr, and he looks at at Tordek, and he looks back at Tyr, and he goes, "Bro!" And he yells out, he goes, "I thought you were my bro! I was gonna take him as my mount! That's not cool, bro! We're throwing down right now!" I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
I took a little liberty with this, but they said Tyr's twin brother, a CR monster of 9, is mad at Tyr for taking Herrick's character as a mounting companion and attacks out of jealousy. So we're gonna say that it's his adoptive. This is like an Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito
I did that
twins
wrong.
kind of a thing.
Natural 1.
All right. So I'm totally lost at this. Give me a sec, guys. Rurik's out. Aleks is out. Okay.
I have a 19.
Okay, you've got a 19. Amy, what did you get?
13.
Okay, that's good for you. I'll roll Rugarth in a sec. Can I get you to just roll initiative on the character in this sheet? Just click on your token and do it. Oh yeah, can you just add an image to your character there, Herrick? Like in...
What are that?
You just hit edit on your character sheet, and it should say, choose a portrait. So click on that, now that you've got it, Kit, and just roll initiative from this character sheet in this thing, and it'll just put you in the tracker.
I did though, but it didn't put me there.
It didn't? Could you try
No.
one more time?
Yeah,
Oh, you know
sure.
what? You gotta click initiative in the character sheet. That was my mistake.
Oh, okay.
In this, that's fine. And we'll just adjust it to be what it should be. It'll just put you in the tracker for now. Or lose Herrick momentarily.
Hold up.
Okay.
For some reason.
Oh, you know what?
Went
You
to the
gotta
default
hit.
site.
You gotta. Oh, okay. So you gotta hit edit on your character sheet, and then there's an option to import a photo there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oop, you're echoey. You gotta mute yourself.
How's that?
Where? Oh. How do I roll initiative on this sheet? It's got
It should say initiative right towards the top middle, and just click. There you go. Perfect.
Okay, there you go.
And what was your initiative initially?
My first one was a low number. I think it was like a 4. A 4, yeah.
Is that what it was? Well,
That was my very first one, yeah.
unfortunately, that's what it is. So, and then once you have a character added to yours, Tordek will be all set.
Yeah, I'm getting into it. Loading.
Okay, it's fine. We'll just take a second here. Remember, guys, if somebody can throw out the chat link for me here, the donate link. You guys can always donate to edit things, to do things like adding a wandering monster. In this instance, the cloud giant half-twin brother of Tyr, Tordek's mount, the human barbarian. This is his brother, the cloud giant, who doesn't have a name because he's just angry right now. So
That's his name, Angry. That's his name.
no, he's got another name, but you'll find out probably never because he's gonna probably get killed. So I'm gonna need so everybody rolled for initiative. I'm gonna roll their initiative quick. I'm gonna change our music to our battle music here. Rugarth has to roll, so he rolls a d20, and Tordek's got is that
Nice.
a 21? Nice. So Rugarth has a 16, and we're gonna add one for the cloud giant here. We're just gonna call him Cloud Bro.
Yeah, good.
Cloud Bro rolls a d20 and adds 0, so he's got a 9. We're gonna set this up. with
I
setting.
don't think the donate button's working because I tried it a couple times and
Oh, weird. Is it?
yeah,
Oh,
did.
That is strange. Okay, let me try and fix that. I don't know why that changed. It's probably the bot screwed up.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to kick the bot out and bring it
Yeah.
back in.
Well, anyway, Tordek, you're up first.
Yeah, he did. Here, post a link.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna try and let me see what I can do in the meantime. So Tordek, you're up first. So what do you want to do?
I yell out, "Hey, Tyr's my bro!" And then I cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Spirit Guardians are up around you. There's a 15-foot radius around you.
Yep.
Anything else that you do? That was your action.
Nah, that's it.
Okay. So that was his action. Next up is Ash.
No. I'm going to infuse my bow with fire, and he is now my favorite enemy. Both
Oh, it
bow.
hasn't been long yet, has it?
Natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
Right out the gate. A natural 20 and a natural 1. But the natural 20 will prevail. So
Yep.
go ahead and roll me another d20. Or another attack is fine too. Well, that's fine. Either way, that works. That hits. Guess who's rolling on the critical hit table?
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to
yeah.
roll me a percentile, and you're gonna add 8 to this because you're now level 8.
Okay.
Good, good in the crits.
8.
A 56.
56.
Alrighty. Let me reopen the bot real quick. And then connect. Let's see that fixes. Let's try donate one more time. There we go. Bot's fixed. Alright. So, you, with a 56, you kind of aim for his face as you release your arrow, and it like hits him in the side of the face. It doesn't really put his eye out or anything, but it does disorient him. This is going to be a regular critical hit as far as damage goes, so go ahead and roll your damage from your oath bow there. So click that. 17 damage, and then roll me 66 for your regular critical hit.
D6. Let me lower that. It's 27.
that's okay,
And then-
Brewmaster.
And then plus my fire.
Right, which is to actually roll roll the fire and then add another d6. 1, and then add another d6.
Did I just roll it again?
Yeah, just roll one more. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, the
Plus
6.
6.
That's
So
Nice.
51 points of damage in one shot.
Whoa.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh!
Which he fails.
Oh yeah, never mind. I'm thinking something else. Okay, cool.
So he fails his Constitution saving throw, and you hit him in the face, and he's like, bruh! And he's stunned right now from your arrow to the face. So he is stunned for 1 round.
Okay.
So that was your first attack. Make your
Here's
second
my
attack. Again, it is at advantage because it's the first attack roll. He's also stunned, so it's like double
Yeah.
advantage. 28 will hit, so go ahead and roll your damage.
13,
Plus another 3d6.
12.
Another 25. So in one turn, this Light of Day has done 76 damage to this giant. Alright, so anything else? That was your whole turn.
Yeah, I know he's stunned, but I'm still going to back up to move.
That's fine. It's
Yeah.
it's Rugarth's turn. But he is going to stay on the sidelines. He will assist if things look dire, but it looks like you guys have the whole thing, and he doesn't want to broadcast to the world that he is a copper dragon in disguise. So he's just going to delay his turn until things look, they're more dire. So, Amy, it is your turn. Or Drusilia, I should say.
Yeah, it's me. Get him so awake. I'll cast my mark on him.
Okay. You cast Hunter's Mark on him as a bonus action. And then you have 3 attacks because it's your first round in combat. And they're all at
And then we'll
advantage
hit him.
Because you,
Yes!
they're all at advantage because you are attacking first.
So I'll be attacking 3 times.
Okay, let's see the damage. Or roll it, rather. Roll to attack. 25 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage for that. As you riddling this guy with arrows. 8 plus your Hunter's Mark damage. 1. Alright. Next attack.
Let's try again.
No.
It's +2, isn't it? Because of my archery too.
That's the attack roll, not the damage.
Okay.
And that's factored into your 25. 22 will also hit. Well, guys, you guys are wrecking me. So 10 plus your Hunter's Mark. Another
What
1.
again? I have been running once for so often with this.
Alright, and one more.
And next time.
A 30.
Almost.
Yes,
Almost.
a 30 will hit. Go ahead and roll 14 plus probably 1. No,
4.
alright.
Ah.
Nice.
Another 38 points of damage. You guys are just wrecking this guy. He's just like... And then it's his turn, and he's like... stunned, so he can't do anything.
Yeah, I'll back up too, and then I'll be right back.
Okay. Grolesh, it's your turn.
Ah. Is it in the sky? Is it like stormy by any chance?
Yes, it is.
All right. So Grolesh is going to call lightning
Okay.
down upon the giant.
All right.
Magic is over here, so you need to do a DC saving of a 14.
Dexterity.
It is dexterity.
He
correct.
automatically fails. He's stunned.
Ooh. That's right. All right, so damage is 16.
Okay. You're adding your extra D10 for stormy weather.
Oh, that's right. No, I didn't. Damn
Add me
it.
another D10. So, 23. Right?
That's correct. Yeah.
23 points of lightning damage as you see Grolesh's eyes mist over in a white, stormish nature as his white do you have hair? I forget. Do you have
I
hair?
do. Yeah.
Your white hair
White
kind of
hair.
like a crazy old man sprayed out like you've been holding on to one of those static electricity balls just and your beard is also like and your eyes go over white, and you're like, ah! And you call down this lightning bolt, and it strikes the ground and just runs through this cloud giant from head out of his foot, and he takes 23 points of lightning damage. Anything else you'd like to do?
No. I'm going to just keep my distance.
Okay, that's fine. So then it's gonna go to the next turn. At this point, he like shakes his head and like he's back ready to go. Tordek, it's your turn.
I'm still on tier.
Yep.
All right, I look down on him and go, tier, bro, take me to your bro,
And
so I
he's
can be
like,
on your bro.
Got it, bro. And he just runs, like runs over to his bro.
I bring out my mace and attack.
Okay, so you get within 15 feet. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. What's your save DC?
15.
So he does pass. So go ahead and roll me 3d8, and he's going to take half the damage because of he passed the wisdom save. Solid roll. So he's going to take 10 points of radiant damage from your spirit guardians.
Alright.
Very cool.
Alrighty, and then you can still attack because that was just a passive thing that was up.
Yes, I'm attacking with my mace, and I'm going to use Divine Strike.
Okay, that's always on, so you've got that.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll. 23 will hit.
Alright.
So go ahead and roll. You just click the mace in the chat there. Mace plus 1, and that'll roll the damage.
Gotcha.
9.
I've added 1d8.
And with another d8. What kind of cleric are you?
War.
Okay, so another bludgeoning. So 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash into him. Would you like to do anything else?
I still have
A
a
bonus
bonus
action.
action, right?
Which I
So I'm
believe
going-
is a war cleric you can use to make an attack.
Yes, I can, and that I'm doing.
Okay, great. Go ahead and roll another attack, and 20 will hit. For another 8 plus another d8. Oh no, that's only on the first attack per round.
Yeah, it's only one attack per turn.
Okay, so 1. Alright, so he's just racking up damage. Although I have no idea what the hell I've been doing. I think I started counting down damage and then started counting up, like counting down health and started counting up damage about halfway through. Let me just double check this real quick. Yeah, somehow that first hit for 11 added 11 to his HP, which is not what happened. So let me fix that. So he was down. That was wrong. Then he took the 23. I missed the whole. Oh wait, there's the 23 from your call lightning. Then the 11 damage. Got it. So that was that. Then he took another 8. So, wow. And then the 10 from the spirit guardians. Got it. Okay, sorry. That was I missed that completely. So now it goes to Ash.
Alright. Bring out my oath bow. 20.
Yeah, 20 will hit.
7 piercing
Plus 3.
plus or additional 13.
So 20. I like when you guys roll these nice easy numbers for me to do the math with. So if you guys could just keep doing that up, that'd be great.
Okay.
So 20 damage. Go ahead and make your second attack.
It'd be
Work out
15.
That will hit.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
14
All right.
plus 3.
17. Get out of here. I don't like that kind of damage. On even numbers. Come on, guys. All right. So that was your turn. Seeing how badly damaged this giant is, Rugarth's again just going to wait, keep back, and keep an eye on all of you guys. If any of you get hurt, he's going to interpose. But it's Amy. Amy, are you back? No, I'm going to guess. So we're just gonna skip her turn, we'll say. Now it's Cloudbrow's turn. It would be, you know what, hang on, I can roll in her sheet real quick. I'm gonna guess that she's just gonna shoot him twice with her bow. So, we'll just roll those real quick. 21 and 15. They will both hit.
Can you guys hear me?
Now I can.
Now we can.
Oh, good.
Well, I assume that you were going to shoot him twice, so I rolled and you hit both times. Is that okay?
Yeah, that is good.
All right.
And don't forget the hex.
Oh, and the hunter's mark, yeah, 2d6.
Or the hunter's mark.
Another 7.
Yeah.
I got you.
I'll be yours.
Alright. Alright, that's fair.
Right?
I'm cursed with once.
Alright, so now it's Cloud Bro's turn. He's like, alright, that's it. It's bro time. And he pulls out his large morning star and he's gonna swing down to crush at Tordek. And I'm gonna use one of my natural 20s before I roll.
Wow.
So,
Someone can use a natural one.
well, I'm gonna say in this instance that I'm not gonna let you, if I'm using a
Yeah.
granted natural 1 or granted natural 20, that you can't automatically cancel it with a granted natural 1. Had you
No,
beat
but
me
this
to the chase, then yes. But because we said we're gonna allow it, he's gonna roll to see if he hits Tordek, to see if he gets to roll on the critical hit table.
Oh no.
Which is adding 12 to the roll, so you never know. Does a 22 hit Tordek?
I believe it would.
All right. So
Can I make a wish?
on your turn you can.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget, you have little more than a half an hour to blow 2 wishes. So don't
I
forget that
know.
you have those. All right. So he's gonna roll a D100. I'm not gonna add his level to the roll because I'm gonna be nice. All right, guys.
Thank you.
This could be the end of Tordek if I roll high enough.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
A 73.
God.
This is a great hit. It ignores any kind of resistance that you had, and it does double damage. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out it's basically just a regular critical hit.
Just a regular critical hit. That's all.
Yeah,
You know.
That's alright.
Just
Yeah.
a regular.
36
It died.
points of
It's fine.
damage as his Morning Star crashes down on you. Basically, he kind of like golf swings it to not hit Tyr, and because Tyr is his brother, but he's more mad at you for accepting him as his mount. So he clubs you for 36 points of damage.
Okay.
He does have 2 attacks, so he's gonna go in to try to swing with his other Morning Star. I've used my 1 critical hit for this session, so I do not have another one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and
Thank God.
roll another d20 plus 12. See if he hits.
Oh god.
An 18 is an 18 hit,
Just barely.
but it does hit.
Yes.
So you will take
God.
from the second
Oh man.
26 points. I almost did
Oh my
almost
God.
that with 6, and I almost do it with 3. So he crashes into you again with a backswing of his Morning Star for another 26 points of bludgeoning damage, and he says, "If you're not gonna be my bro, you're gonna be nobody's bro."
Wow.
And
Just
now
kind of
it's,
like they're saying, ow.
Grolesh's.
Well, is Tordek still alive?
Are
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
I'm good.
He's tanky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hurt. I'm alive.
He's hurting, but he's hanging in there. He's still in that baby Bjorn like a champ.
So Grolesh, he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out this tiny little thorny vine, and he holds onto it and he screams,
For the mother of madness, I cast entangle on you.
and we're gonna put entangle.
Oh no, I forgot my battle cry.
Oh, you did.
You need a DC 14 strength.
He's probably gonna get it because he's a giant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's adding a +8 to the roll. So
Yeah, so that he's okay.
well, let's see.
All right, so-
I could fail. It's possible to fail. I could get a 1 or a 3 or
Or
a
12.
4, which is a 12. So what was the DC?
A 14.
So I failed.
Ooh.
I got a 12. A 4 on the D20 +8.
All
So
right.
Vines, I assume, come out of the ground or something, but
That's correct. Yep. And entangle you so you can't go anywhere.
so he's like, little bro, what the hell? Old bro, little old bro, man, whatever. So he is entangled by these vines right now. Tordek, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast.
Oh,
Cure
I'm sorry.
Wounds.
He had to make a wisdom saving throw on your turn.
Oh.
Which he passes your save.
Yeah.
You're rolling me another 3d8 for your spirit guardians.
Right on.
Oh, I think I forgot to do the fire on him.
You did, so go ahead and roll me
You did, yeah.
a d4 for the fire as well. So he takes 6 points of radiant and 2 points of
Me
fire.
too.
Okay, so Tordek, it was your turn. What were you doing?
Cast some Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Okay, go ahead and roll your health. Coffee, your coffee. Say coffee.
Is it 21, I'm assuming? Or?
Yeah, 21. Because I don't know how this works with upcasts, so we're going to say it's 21. Or no, wait.
Alright.
We're going to say it's 31, because I haven't figured this out yet. So it's 31. Congrats.
Right on.
You know what? You rolled a 6, 7, 8, and a 6. So yeah, 31.
Sweet.
So, you still have your bonus action, which you could use to attack if you want with your...
I'm going to
wargods.
do that.
So, or whatever that is. So go ahead and roll an attack. A 12 will miss. So, sorry to say.
Give me
miss.
1 second.
Okay. You're gonna use War God's Blessing and add a +10 to that?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So that's a 22 that will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Tier man, I got you. Don't you worry. My throat is not
Wait,
going to
what?
enjoy this
Oh.
with all the bro yelling. But,
7.
seven
Bro
plus another 8, so 9. All right. So that is your turn, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Ash, it's your turn.
Okay, gonna use my oath bow.
Mm-hmm.
16 hit.
16. Oh yeah, 16. 16 will hit.
A 14.
All right, plus 3d6.
It's 11.
All right, another 11. All right, and roll your second attack. Thanks, dear. Appreciate it.
25.
Yep, that will hit too.
8.
Plus your oath bow, which is insane.
12.
This guy is looking rough right now. That ends your turn.
So I received a $10 donation.
Yes,
4. One of them was on my list,
4. Yes.
and it was for intoxication.
Okay.
But they don't want it for my character, they want it for Tordek to be intoxicated.
Oh, great.
Sure.
Why not?
All right. So, like, he did drink all that wine.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll deal with
Do I
that.
get
like
more
it-
wine and just keep drinking it?
Yeah, it's just like another
Alright, I'll
bottle.
do that.
While you're sitting there, like, in between turns while this is happening, seeing how hurt you were, Tyr's like, wait, bro, I got another one for you. And he hands you up another bottle of the same fortified wine.
Sweet.
Okay, so that was... Rugarth is going to, again, delay. It is your turn. Drusilia.
Yeah, I'll say it now because I forgot. The bull is red. They're riding wings.
All right.
That's not gonna okay.
Yes.
Guess I forgot.
Go ahead and make an attack.
It's normal.
A 13 will miss.
First time.
Yes. No, there's a first time for everything. Make your second attack. As you loose an arrow. Another 13! Unlucky 13. Perhaps your battle cry is unlucky. Who knows? Arrows and you both miss with your 13s.
I'm being distracted by the drinking that's going around me.
Yes, it's distracting, all of the alcohol flowing freely.
Yeah.
He's restrained,
just petting.
correct, Kit? For
Wait.
entanglement?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Can my
Oh,
pets
I'm
attack?
sorry. Amy, I'm gonna have you roll again because all of your attacks are at an advantage because he's restrained.
Oh, okay.
So we'll count those 2 rolls as your first, so roll me one more time with advantage. A 27.
Ah!
You're like, no, my battle cry is awesome! And then you shoot. And go ahead and roll me damage. And then your hunter's mark.
So this. I told you!
You know what? He had exactly 12 HP left. Amy, how would you like to kill the brother of Tyr, the cloud giant? His name is Broseph. How would you like to kill him?
I kind of like Broseph, so I don't want to be too gruesome.
Okay.
I kind of want to be an honorable death, if that's possible.
Alright, so you kind of take your mark, and you let it go, and it goes right through his heart. So he can drop to his knees as he falls, and he's like... And he dies. he got to die saying his first words, and his favorite word, as he falls to the ground dead.
Is Tyr not sad because we killed his brother?
He is. He's like, oh, bro. But then he looks back up, like, over his shoulder at Tordek, and he's like, bro! But then he's also like, bro! And then you hear, bro! Off in the distance, and running down the road in a rippling, muscular, shirtless man with an extremely beautiful face that sparkles with how beautiful it is. With flowing white hair, with these sunglasses on that he wears, comes running down, and he sweeps up Ash, and he puts her on his back, and he goes, "Mount Bros!" to Tyr, and they and they high five, and a thunderclap happens as
We should just...
that here can be heard for miles. The most epic of bro high fives.
We should just get more.
You now have Tyr's cousin Bob, who is also a human barbarian, who you are now. He is now your mount to ride not in combat. You have human barbarian bros, and he is now your new mount. You can thank Tyr for that one.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh, can
Thanks.
I lose the brother?
Yeah, can we? Can I get off him to look around?
Yeah, and he's like,
Yeah. Me too.
"It's okay, bro. You can do your thing." They call everybody bro. But a fun fact, just so you know, if he takes off his bro glasses, he's completely blind. But as long as he's wearing his bro shades, he can see it perfectly fine. But the second he takes them off, he's blind.
Good to know.
Just
Hey,
so
it's
you
your
know.
bro.
So, he's, "Yeah, bro, what's up?"
Take me over to your bro.
And he goes, "Bro!" And he walks over to his other bro, and they're like, another thunderclap as they, like, Beastmaster arm clasp.
Not that
embrace.
one. The dead one.
"Oh, other bro!" "Oh, other bro." And
I
he
got
walks
about
over
5.
to the dead giant, he's like, "What's up, bro?"
I cast Revivify.
"Oh, you bring him back to life?"
Yes.
Can we
Alright.
lose first?
He
Please.
brings...
Does he have disadvantage with being intoxicated?
Revivify, it's a divine thing. He brings him back to life with 1 HP. It's been
I
less
get
than a
on top of
minute.
him and just kind of like start.
You're like
yelling.
dancing around, you're like, "Bro," drinking your wine, like having a good time, and you're like, "Holy euphoria, bro!" And you're like,
Pretty much.
"Revivify, bro!" And you bring back the Cloud Giant back to life. And he rolls over and he's like, "Bro, I'm sorry. I broke the bro code by attacking you for being bros with my bro. And then, like, he sits up, and he, like, looks over, and he sees Bob, and he's like, bro! Bro! They come, and it's just, like, the biggest bro down that you have ever seen. And they're just having, like, the time of their lives, sharing this holy fortified wine around, just having a blast.
What's his name? What's the bro's name?
Broseph is the giant's name. Broseph.
Joseph.
Hey, Broseph.
Yeah, bro.
Would you like to join us on our journey? We have 2 people here that would like to have a ride.
He goes.
To mount you.
He kind of gives you a look, and then he's
I
like,
want to mount you.
and he's like, oh, bro, got it, bro. He goes,
Shoulders.
for now, we can all be bros, but I may have to leave because somebody else might donate to give you your own mount, so I'm just here for temporary mounting purposes. And he's like, but I got you other 2 bros. And since he's a giant, he picks up Drusilla and he picks up Grolesh and he just like sits you guys on either of his shoulders. And now, just so you know, Grolesh, for someone being so small, you're now like 24 feet in the air on this dude's shoulders. Like, Tyr and Bob are human size, so like, they're like 6-7 feet tall, so you guys are still relatively low to the ground. Tordek is a dwarf, so he's more like Baby Bjorn like style, like above his shoulders. But you're more like piggyback ride, Ash, just so you know. But he has like a mount, like you're not like he's not holding onto your legs. You are fully free to dismount from this like almost like a palanquin that he's carrying by himself without somebody on the other side carrying the back because he's just so bro strong. And you 2 guys are riding on the shoulders of this cloud giant. He's like, so basically, for all intents and purposes, until somebody donates $25 to get either Kit, who probably not because she's leaving relatively soon, or Amy, her own individual mount, Broseph will probably hang around for a bit. Although dragons and giants don't get along, so if Rogarth ever reveals his true form, things could possibly get a little hairy. Just to throw it out there. But he's like, we can be bros for now. Like, temp bros. Temp bros. Bro. And he's just like...
bros. Forward.
So, you guys are actually moving at quite the quick pace because...
do we have the horses with us? Cause,
you do. They're coming with you. They're coming with you. But you don't need the horses. And actually, if they were to go at full speed, Tyr and Bob have barbarian movement speed, so they're pretty quick. And Broseph is just so big, his long gait allows him to move much faster. But he's like slowing down a little bit to keep up with his other bros, so that everybody can be bros together. What has happened to this campaign? I have no idea.
Is my baboon with me the same with my black bear and tiger?
Yeah, they're following up behind. But they're there. They're still hanging out and broing out.
I imagine my baboon either sitting on the black bear or tiger or on my shoulder.
Well, it's a baboon, so it's pretty big. So sitting on your shoulder would be a little rough.
More like hanging off my back.
Yeah, he's hanging out. You guys they're keeping up because I don't feel like dealing with extra other movement speeds. Everybody's moving at the same speed. Everything's great. My throat actually hurts from yelling bro so many times right now. I just want to point that out.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so you guys travel on, and you're on the road. You're a couple hours away from the town of Neverwinter. Kit, I'm going to throw this out there because you are hanging around for another 20-ish minutes before you take off. And I was going to call him Grolesh. Grolesh has 2 wish spells that he has to use because they are only available to him. You don't have to use them, but they're only here while you are here. You cannot transfer those. Those are innate granted you by your deck things.
Yeah, for like 15 minutes.
I'm not putting pressure. I just want to let you know that that's a thing.
Gotcha.
As we work our way towards the town of Neverwinter. I don't think I can deal with another encounter right now because I need to rest my throat a little bit.
Can I wish for like the farm to come back? Or does that ruin the campaign? Because I don't want to ruin the campaign. I don't want to be that person.
You can do... This is a wish. It is... You can do whatever you want with a wish, but be careful what you wish for and how you word it. That's all I will say.
Oh.
Because you could say, I wish for the farm to come back. And a farm comes back
any farm.
somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
It could be a slave farm, and you just brought slavers back.
Oh my god!
You gotta work. You gotta think these things through.
Okay, I'll think it through.
Tyr says, "Wish for mounts."
Yeah.
Oh, I could do that.
You could.
But we have to be careful what do we wish for, though. Do you want a mount?
Mounts are good. They are. Maybe you can keep Rosef as a mount. Like an actual mount.
You guys, I leave this entirely. Basically, what I'm going to say.
To make a wish for another Brosif?
Oh God, yes.
Or just one Rosef.
Here's what I'm gonna say. You guys, logistically, the way things are gonna work is you're probably gonna get yourself to Neverwinter, have a chance to look around, do any kind of shopping that you want to do, specifically before we pick up with the next group. So once we get there, that's probably a good point for Grolesh to go on his Grolesh ways, doing whatever it is that he wishes to do. So once we get there, we'll kind of start to wind things down. So anything you want to do before we get there, I'll allow that to happen now. So.
Guys, what do you want to do with these wishes?
Can we wish for the emerald egg?
Tordek is singing.
He's
He's having a merry time with his wine.
He's back there swinging his arms.
Yeah, he's just having a great time. He's doing the wave. Nobody's there with him. He's just having a grand time. Yep.
Can we wish actually to know where the egg is?
Well, we have to be very specific. So we'd have to stay right here with us.
You could wish to find the exact location of the egg. It would have worked to find Jal's soul, to let you know exactly where it was. So yeah, it would definitely let you know exactly where it is, for sure.
Exactly.
You know what?
I see what you did there.
Believe me, I played an entire campaign, or entire game for 3 whole sessions on Encounter Roleplay, and all we did was use egg puns. That was the entire thing, because one person smashed eggs. That's how he got his protein, through osmosis. He was a bro, which is probably why I'm yeah, you saw that. That was the 3rd time we did that. He gained his protein through osmosis, so he just smashed eggs on him. And then we got a viewer donation on an Encounter Roleplay that changes everything, where we could only speak in egg puns for the entirety of the next 3 games. So.
Wow! Don't give people ideas.
It's fine.
Don't do it.
He's like, so bro, you got wishes? Like, you guys are a bunch of egg explorers. I think that this is excellent.
Oh, God.
We should totally use them. I'm excited. He goes, don't be rotten about it, dude. Just gotta look on the sunny side up of things.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, we could ask if we could find out where the egg is, or something like something that we can use in the further games.
I will say, if you word it correctly, you could use it. I mean, a wish is reality-bending magic. Like, it can do... You've read what wishes can do. They can just summon an item into existence that's worth 25,000 gold. Just boom, you have it. You can bring people back from the dead. You could wish to give your entire party resistance to a damage type. Forever. Like, hey, you know how you guys get hit by swords a lot that do slashing damage? Guess what? You take half damage from swords forever. Like, that's a thing you can do. It does crazy stuff. If you word it correctly, you could have the egg right now.
Like,
Wish spell, if you word it correctly, that you want that emerald dragon egg that Ash has been spending majority of this whole campaign trying to get, you will just have it. Just be careful what you wish for. I will say, without a lot of without really overthinking it, it is possible to get the egg. I'm also doing this because I'm also forcing you to overthink things, because then it makes, it's fun for me, because I'm the DM and things have gone crazy and I'm going to have to scream bro for the next 12 hours.
I know, right, bro?
So,
Make a bro army.
yeah, God, you could do that too. But yes, you could wish and get the egg here immediately, as long as you word it carefully.
To leave it up
Specificity
to
is
Grolesh to word anything. So, you, what do you think, guys?
so I will say, Ash, if you want to word this wish, or any of you, Tordek's pretty drunk, so probably not him. And the bros pretty much know one word, so it's not gonna get egg bro. We want the egg bro. And then like a sentient humanoid anthropomorphic egg named Egbert appears. It's like bro. And he can he can summon eggs. Like that's his power. That's a thing that can happen. But Ash, I will let you, as this is your egg. You can word the wish to tell Grolesh what to say.
Yeah.
If you would like to do that. Again, specificity is key. Vagueness in a wish can go a lot of different ways.
No pressure.
Right?
Hashtag no pressure. Speaking of no pressure, if you guys want a no pressure way to alter the way the game is played, you can just go ahead and donate at this link that I'm going to post in the chat right now. What kind of things can you do with your donations? While I talk, while Light thinks, you could, let's say, give these players the ability to re-roll a natural 1. Bronate! You could donate to give these guys healing potions, so they don't have to blow healing spells. You could donate to give them trinket rolls. We've seen very interesting things pop up as trinkets, like fortified wine to allow you to get drunk and experience euphoria while you deal with the holy adversities of the world. We've seen in other games magic exacto knives appear that you fight with that have interchangeable blades. We've seen a lectern in this that our one cleric can speak to pontificate to the masses loudly and grandiosely. All sorts of crazy things can happen. You could do to add a monster, like Gozira did adding the T-Rex, like Tyr did adding Brosif, the Cloud Giant brother. $25 to add mounts, as we currently have 2 bro mounts. And you know what? You can also bronate any bro mount! Because I couldn't resist that one. $100 could add any monster of any level. Jeez, I can't even. Benzyme donated to add Rugarth, he donated to add a monster to help the party, not to fight them, and they have Rugarth, an adult copper dragon, on their side. You could donate to grant a wish to our players. You could donate $75 so that the next group has another deck of many things appear. You could homebrew your own monster for $50 and add it into the game, or homebrew traps, or create an NPC. Although in sort of doing so, you've created some by creating mounts, but, you know, whatever. Also, guys, we are at $1,196 of our $337 goal, and we still have 12 hours to go. All these donations, 100%, go to the kids in need. We don't see a dollar of it. It helps them, and you get entertainment in the process. That's my spiel. Light, what you got?
Woo.
No pressure.
Oh yeah, no pressure. How long I've been here? Forever.
12 hours, or 11 hours and 45 minutes, to be exact.
Well, if the first one doesn't work, we could always use the second wish again.
We do have 2 wishes.
Yeah. I mean, it is how we word it. So it's like, if I say, I wish the emerald dragon egg is here.
but what dragon
Like,
emerald egg?
you specify that it's your
Yes.
dragon egg. That's the one you've been caring for, not just
That's
any.
what we've been searching for.
Yeah. Then I would say, I wish. I don't know. Would you say I wish for?
My emerald dragon egg that I've been caring for a while.
Yeah, but she would have to replace put my name
Yeah, Ash.
because yeah.
That's fine. You're
Yeah.
so far. I mean, that. Keep going.
If you have a last name, it'll work too, because...
I don't
might be
have a
more
last
people
name.
call-
No, she's
Oh.
like Cher. She's Ash.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a last name.
Ash the ranger that's standing before me to have her emerald egg returned to her.
It would be. Well, I'm the only one that kept it.
Yeah, but just to be sure. You can never be too sure.
Oh man.
No pressure.
Yeah, we can
Brophy,
try
for
it.
those of you curious what brophy is, brophy is where you make coffee, but instead of water, you use a protein shake. And the protein shake runs through the coffee grounds to make brophy. Gets all the gains you need, the caffeine to keep you going, and that delicious coffee taste that all bros love. Brophy is apparently, because I'm making this up, that is Brosif's wife. It's like Sophie, but Brophy, so that's her.
Oh, okay.
His wife is Brophy. It's Brosif and Brophy. They're a couple made in bro heaven.
Actually, I just read your in Discord, Amy. That's almost yeah.
That. Now something added to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's specific enough. Like, oh, I can't talk anymore.
That's okay.
I think so.
It's on Grolesh, as they've started calling you, to make the wish.
Grolesh.
Right,
Grolesh.
so we're sure this is our final thing.
But we have two. Another
Yes.
wish if it doesn't work. So.
Hey.
I wish for the emerald dragon egg Ash has been searching for, is restored to be returned to Ash that's standing before me now.
I have to. I just
This
have
is
to.
Kit, aka Chaotic Anarchy, ladies and gentlemen. One of the reasons that got me back into focusing on Twitter as a means to communicate with people. Because of her, I gained in about 2 or 3 months. How long have we been talking? 3 months? 4
Yeah,
months?
since June.
June. Since June, in 3 months, in following her with things, I've gained over 1,000 followers on Twitter because of her helping me network and follow Fridays, getting me in to talk to different people, meeting her in person. She's amazing. She's great. And how about that, guys? Just one more round of applause for Grolesh and his accent. And guys, we still have another wish coming up after this.
I know. My goodness.
So as you do this, with the chanting of bro kids, as all the guys are dancing around
Bro, kids,
in the background, dancing, like, chanting in this, like, very bro-ish manner. So, this all happens, and the magic kind of Grolesh gets lifted into the air by this, like, off of the back of Brosif, lifted up into the air by this magic, and is, like very Magneto, like, floating up into the air, as storm magic swirls, like the storm clouds that were overhead swirl around her and form like a ring around her, and then leaves from the forest form around her, and then earth from the ground forms around her, rain and fire in a very Avatar-esque, calling forth all of the elemental magics as a druid would. And then, like, there's this weird creepy voice that's like chanting, that's not her, but it's just coming from the ether around, chanting, and you know, the whole everything goes completely dark. Like, no one can see anything, just And then
We in the egg.
a beam, a spotlight. Yes, the end. Game over. A spotlight beam.
We're inside
shines-
the egg that she searches for.
Don't give me any ideas, because that's actually pretty good. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That was actually that would have been a great idea had I thought of it. No, because it had to be. Has been stolen to be returned to me, to the Ash that's standing before me now. So Ash wouldn't be in the egg if that were to happen. But a beam of spotlight appears down onto Grolesh as he looks up on the ground, and then another beam of light appears on this emerald dragon egg right in front of Grolesh as the light returns to the world. What I'm imagining with this wish is a very Dragon Ball Z summoning Shenron, where the whole world goes dark as you summon the dragon.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah.
Then there's a emerald dragon egg, and light returns to the world. As you all look, Ash, you see, this is it. This is the emerald dragon egg that you've been searching for. Has been returned to you by the wish of a deck of many things. One thing that once stripped you of all of your riches. One thing that stole the soul from your friend and trapped it in a gourd. Has returned to you the thing you've been searching for so long. And it's there. It's in front of you.
I'm brotastic.
What a perfect way to end such an epic moment.
I actually there's a necklace that I actually been hiding and bringing out. It's like a sliver of part of a scale, so it's like an emerald scale, and
Yeah,
I
it's like
rub it like for good luck, and I look at you and I can't help it. I go, bro, thank you so much.
Oh my god, thank you so much for that.
And I put my fist out just for a fist bump.
Bro fist. In the thunderclap, although it's much softer because it's a tinier fist and a girly fist than the two barbarian, but it's still like this epic happens. As you do that, holding the scale in your hand, the epic thunderclap wave and all of the elemental magics, the surges, the ley lines, all of this convergence of energy, and then this epic bro fist between two unexpecting bros. The necklace piece lifts out of your hand, the scale floats towards the emerald dragon egg, and you see there's actually a little chip in the top of the egg, and it hits into the egg, and then a beam seals that around, and then a crack along the side of the egg, and it folds open like a flower, and there before you is a tiny emerald dragon wormling that just looks to you, Ash, with this just like kind of inquisitive little look. It's young, it's still
You're a mom. Oh my god.
and it kind of crawls over to you. It's small, and it crawls slowly. It's stumbling like a baby deer trying to get its legs underneath it, having just hatched. And then it crawls over to your leg, and it slowly paws its way up, and it curls around the back of your neck and around the front, and it's
cuddling
you. And it's cool to the touch because it is a gemstone, but it also is warm, and it warms your heart. That you don't know what happened to its mother. You know that its mother was turned to stone, and you've been caring for this egg for so long. And with all of this just happiness and this broness moment, little baby dragon hatches and you've imprinted upon it as its protector and its savior, and now it basically thinks that you're its mom. And Lazy Mermaiden says, name the dragon Brogon.
So,
Wait, is it a female? It's a female or a male?
What would you like, Light?
Brosis.
It's entirely up to you. I'm going to let you decide.
Bro, I like bro.
I would
like
say
Brogan,
female.
so.
I know you want it to be a girl,
Oh,
so
it's
it could
female,
be a girl.
yeah.
It's a girl.
Oh.
It's a
So
little-
during all of that, me and
Like-
Tyr are just
Yes.
watching with mouths gaping open,
Yeah.
and then we just both at the same time go, bro, and wipe a tear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously, What am I gonna do with my second wish? That was beautiful.
And dogs have a permanent amount. He can stay with us forever.
He'd be
You have-
like the extra mount.
Yeah.
Like anybody else, here, go.
You have this tiny, adorable baby dragon. I will get stats on the next break for you for that.
Oh.
Wonderful. Now I'm sad I'm leaving.
No. You know what? I'm not. This is going to only end at level 12 come this year. I'm not committing to it now because I will be a father come next Extra Life stream, so I can't commit that that'll actually be a thing. But come February, I will be. But next year, if my wife allows it, I will try to do this again for another 24 hours to raise money for the kids next year.
Yeah.
And I'm totally fine with continuing where we left off.
Yeah.
All the same characters, we can bring everybody back into this world. So,
Very cool.
yes. But we'll see,
Yeah.
because you never know what'll happen in a year. But,
It's true.
anyway, you still have a wish?
Yeah,
No,
you
but
gonna wish for
it
it.
was epic. So I feel like it should be a mount because everybody in chat wants a mount.
It's what, that's fine, but it also is up to you entirely.
It is up to you.
your wish.
Yeah. Go
What
for it.
would-
Well, I won't be here, so I want to make sure I benefit you guys. What do you guys want? Because I can't put anything on myself. I won't be here.
That's true. But it's up to
if
you.
you-
I mean, what would you
yeah.
want to do? I mean, you could wish for an item, you could wish for, all manner of things. You've seen what you can do.
You have done amazing things.
You reunited basically
Yeah.
a lost orphan dragon with someone who's cared for it for years. You watched brothers fight in an epic battle for the love of a dwarven companion who then, out of the broness of his heart, bro-vivified him back to life. And then everybody's bros, and then their cousin Bob showed up, and everybody's just happy and broing out.
So will she be able to talk to her dragon?
She does speak Draconic, so yes. Once it eventually learns to speak. It's still very young. Dragons are intelligent. They are actually hyper intelligent. So she will be able to speak to it. It's literally a day old, but it will be able to speak in a handful of days from now. Like it doesn't take them very long.
I kind of want to stay because of the dragon, but I need to go for like 3 hours.
Okay.
That's fine. So we're gonna actually start winding things down at this point anyway.
Yeah.
We'll
But
say
you
as
should-
this is happening, everybody's broing out on the way to Neverwinter. So, Drusilia, what do you? Well, because you're gonna jump out for the time being. So, what do you do once you get to Neverwinter? What's your excuse for leaving?
She'll say that she'll have someone she wants to see one last time before she goes again, and that she might be able to join the party again once she returns.
And then at this point, Brosif looks to you, Drusilia, and he goes, "Bro, you need a mount. I will take you where you need to go. You and me, we are bros."
Bro!
And what about Grolesh and his final wish and what he's going to do?
Yeah.
He's going to leave, we know that. But what is he
Yeah.
going to do with his final wish?
So for him to think about real quick, I kept petting the dragon, and I look at everybody, and I named her. Her name is Esmeralda Broski.
Oh,
Broski?
Short
that's
Evie.
perfect.
Yes!
Evie.
There you go.
Bro.
Perfect. For the last wish, can I make like a bond between her and her dragon so that they're not separated again?
Sure. Go ahead and word me your wish.
Oh god, you have to word it again. It's your baby. I don't want to ruin it. I mean, I made it epic. I don't want to like take it back.
Good luck. What kind of bond do you want? That's the question.
Motherly
I mean-
bond, I guess.
I mean, she's already imprinted on me, so
Right,
you
she-
definitely have that
You have it. She's
bond
gonna
already.
treat you like a mother, basically, going forward.
Yeah.
She really cares for you, like a true bond.
But if somebody was to kidnap her dragon, would she be able to find it? Her?
Not red. I mean, not like she would have to track it down. A similar situation.
Like,
Right.
maybe you can say that she has a bond that she can speak telepathy with her and know where she is at all times to be able to protect her.
Yeah.
Oh, like a telepathic bond?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure.
That would make sense because he has that ability.
Sure. You let me know what you want it to be. Lazy Mermaiden says, "Bless you at Chaotic Anarchy. We do not deserve
Aw.
you. That's so sweet. Plus 1d4 to all your saving throws and attack rolls because of bless you."
Aw. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's really... I know it's a lot of pressure with not a lot of time, but it's really up to you what you would like to do.
It's totally up to you.
Yeah,
Right
I'm
now,
fine
this-
with
this-
telepathy.
Yeah. I know that she is now glued to the hip, basically, with me.
Yes. So you can make it, like I said, whatever you want. It's a wish. So...
Guys, I don't know. I'm out of time.
I know. You could, like I said,
You
you could
guys.
choose to grant,
I
like I
did-
said, well, Amy just typed something out in the chat there.
If you want something, it might be something.
Go ahead and chat.
In the roll.
Roll
chat.
Oh, in ours. Yeah, the telepath. Yeah, I like the telepathic bond.
Okay. So you can go ahead and speak that if you would like that wish. We have to hear it though in Grolesh's voice.
Good luck.
I wish to form a telepathic bond between Ash and her baby dragon, Esmeralda, to be able to find her at all times.
And a very similar, swirling of elemental energy. We're gonna say this is right outside Neverwinter, so the people in the town don't lose their shit. And the beam of radiant energy on you, the beam of radiant energy upon Ash and Esmeralda or EB, and they both kind of float up into the air and they're like swirling around in a very Disney magical way, like in like a Prince Adam transforming back from Beast, like a swirly magical light, and then they both land. The whole area goes dark black, and then all the light comes back, and now, Ash, you have a permanent telepathic bond with EB, and you each, anywhere, as long as you're on the same plane of existence, you can always communicate telepathically with one another, and you will always know the location of one another when you are separate.
Perfect. I once again, I look at the wonderful old man and just thank you. This means a lot. It's been a journey for me myself. So thanks.
Welcome.
So, Grolesh, I don't know what Grolesh's plan is for leaving, but do you have any reason or place you would like to go?
No, because now I have a family.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what's gonna
I don't
happen
wanna go.
because Brosif is taking Drusilla where she wants to go, and he looks at you and he goes, "Little bro, you want to go for a ride? We're gonna help other bro find her other bro." Bro.
Oh, bro. Can we just say, can I be the aunt of a dragon because that's fucking adorable?
What did you say?
Be the aunt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can.
and-
She's very big on familial relations, Amy. I noticed that. Even if they're fake familial relations,
Yeah.
she's big on that. So that's Ash's choice if you want her to be the aunt to Evie.
Of
I
course, that's fine. We're rangers, so yeah.
And you're, again, if you would like, Drusilla, you could become an apprentice in the Emerald Enclave under Ash's tutelage, if you were to choose that.
She would.
She
She
could take
actually
you-
likes Yeah, she likes both Ash and they stand for, so she has no reason not to.
So that's fine. That'll also give us no reason that you can come back easily. So.
Yep.
All right. So, Brosif is gonna take Drusilla and Grolesh and put him on his shoulders and be like, "It's time for a brotastic journey."
I pick up like before we leave. I pick up all the rest of the egg, so people not pass by and go, "What is this?" and kind of go.
Basically have
"Oh,
this egg is even in its shattered pieces that are salvageable. This basically was a large emerald that has cracked. The pieces themselves, I'll say, you probably have about 2,000 gold worth of emeralds in pieces from the shattered egg.
I am
Nice.
going to put
You're
that
rich
there."
again.
Right.
Yeah, so you've got that. Congratulations. You're rich both in family and in gold value.
That's so funny.
So,
Before they leave,
yes.
I'm gonna rush over, give them all a hug, and just be like, whisper in their ear,
Oh.
bro, and just give them like wine.
Yeah. So you both leave with some of his seemingly never-ending supply of fortified holy wine. You each get a basically from nowhere. Cheers like, "Bro, I got you, bro!" And he pulls out 3 flasks, and he like fill up each flask, and one is significantly larger, like giant size, to give to each of you. So you have to always remember your other brosifs, not to be confused with brosif. This is your other brosifs as a general rule. To remember them by as you head off on your brotastic journey. Grolesh having found a family where he did not expect to have one before. He's come a long way from the creepy dude who drank an oil of silliness. He's really evolved as a person.
In like 3 hours.
Yes. Well, a lot can happen, as we've seen in the course of 3 hours. So,
Yep.
for that, we're going to kind of bring this session to an end so we can get our other 2 lovely ladies back in from earlier today. When in Rome, or Laura, or Lazy Mermaiden, or Katie, everybody's coming back in, and we're going to get to see our other bro, our lady bro, who loved fighting and doing push-ups, and maybe, just maybe, she'll be able to mount that horse acrobatically this time. We don't know. We'll find out. But before Amy and Kit leave, Amy, why don't you tell us, I know you don't really have anything to link on the internet, that's fine, so why don't you tell us what you thought about the campaign so far and any advice for the folks that are coming. They've been here already, but now that things have changed, any advice for them?
Before, I've loved the campaign. It's one of my favorites so far. And be prepared for anything. So far, you've seen it's complete madness.
Mm-hmm.
That's
All right.
good madness.
Yes.
So enjoy.
And Kit, one more time, how about talk about what you do on the internet, and then we'll get your information here. So,
I am on Twitter. I'm a huge part of the Dungeons & Dragons community. I try really hard to build it up so that everybody can find friends and make followers. I'm also new to Twitch, so feel free to add me there as well. I'm super excited to get into the video gaming side of things. And I just want to say thank you all for donating. On my end, I made $40, so it's really exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's such a great cause, and thank you so much for letting me be a part of this, helping children out. It makes, I don't know, I'm just so excited.
Yeah, it's been a
Thank
great
you.
time. We loved
Yeah.
having you here. And thoughts on the campaign and advice for the returning folks?
I had a lot of fun being here, being a part of this campaign, and the people are amazing. I've been watching it all day. I would just say, just roll with the punches. It's going to get crazy. You never know what you're going to get, and just have fun with it. It'll be okay. You have a great team to help you through it. So,
All right. Well, again, thank you so much for coming out. I put a link
You're welcome.
to her Twitter and her Twitch in the chat there. Go ahead and follow her on both. She is a great person, a close personal friend, who I will be hanging out with at MagFest in January. A short month before I'm a father, so it's going to be a good time. We're going to hang out, and we'll be posting pictures on our Twitter of us hanging out and cosplaying and things like that, so be on the lookout for that in a couple months. So, again, thank you so much for coming out. Feel free to bow out and go get some sleep if you want, or hang around in the chat to see what craziness happens in the next couple hours.
Good luck.
Yes. And Amy, you are going to head out for 3 hours to then come back in another 3 after that to play for the remaining 9, because you're a nut job.
And get rid of me. I'll be here.
Yes. So you're heading off on your brotastic journey. We'll have you hang out in the chat here for a bit so you can finish, or hang out in the game here so you can finish leveling up your character to level 10 for when you return.
I am doing it at the moment.
Light, you are leveled up to level 9 as of right now.
Yep. I already
Herrick, you
put
are
in
as well.
spells.
So we are gonna get Katie and Laura in here. Kit's gonna bow out. I'm gonna put up the BRB screen. Everybody go bio breaks, do your thing, get your snacks, your food like that. We're gonna bring in our 2 ladies from before who just happen to be in Neverwinter, but we'll talk to them once we get back into the game. So,
Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
goodbye. Thank you so much.
Bye. Love playing with you guys.